Good evening, fellow board members, Superintendent Adams, cabinet members, and community. Ms. Flowers, how are you? Dr. Lane, how are you? It's good to see everybody. Okay. Could we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, for those of you who are so inclined? I pledge allegiance to the flag. Thank you. The district's mission is we will work in partnership with our diverse community to engage every learner in a robust educational program designed to provide the knowledge and skills necessary for success. Superintendent Adams, your report.
Thank you. Good evening. As we turn our calendar pages to August this week, this has traditionally been the time of summer when we look at the State Education Department for the annual release of data from the spring ELA and math exams. However, SED has changed an anticipated release date this year to mid to late September. That is in alignment with SED's change from 3 testing days to 2 in both subject areas this year. As a result of that change, New York State educators are reviewing performance standards this summer, and we will look for a full release of student performance data in the early fall. A reminder to our families that as of July 1, the state has changed the requirements for student physicals and the related forms that health providers must complete. If your child is entering any of the following grades, or if your child is a new student in any grade, the state requires a physical. The required grades are pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, and all of the odd years, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, and 11th. You may visit the Health Services section at albanyschools.org for more information and to download the required forms. We had another excellent summer celebration and safety day at Crank Park a couple of weeks ago. This was our 7th annual summer community event, and it was a wonderful opportunity to see so many of our students, families, and partners enjoying a beautiful summer day. I would like to send a special thank you to our co-sponsor for the event, Mohawk Ambulance. The important safety component that Mohawk Partnership has added to the event over the past years has been deeply appreciated. Summer celebration also kicks off the busiest time of year for our community engagement team. Kathy Edmondson and her team will be at community events every weekend through the early fall, as well as many weeknight events throughout our city's neighborhoods. That includes this Saturday's Black Arts Cultural Festival at the Empire State Plaza. Please stop by to visit with them if you attend. A reminder for our high school student athletes that a preseason practice for all Albany High fall sports teams begins Monday, August 13th. I know many of our student athletes are already hard at work in this hot, muggy weather, but they are putting in the sweat equity necessary for success when the games begin. For our student athletes in grades 7 and 8, preseason practice for modified sports begins with football on Thursday, August 23rd. Preseason practice for all other modified sports begins Monday, August 27th. Good luck to all of our student athletes in the new school year, and go Falcons. That concludes the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Superintendent. That brings us to public comment. The Albany Board of Education welcomes district residents, parents, students, and other individuals to our meeting. We appreciate community input about the decisions we are making. In addition to accepting comments during the public comment period, we also accept comments by email, phone, or postal mail. While you're making your remarks, keep in mind that by law, information about individual students and specific district staff cannot be shared. Every student and every staff member deserves to know the concerns about them will not be aired in public. Also, keep in mind that public comment is not the best place to first alert the district to a concern that you may have. Please share concerns first with relevant staff, such as the teacher or principal. If you feel the concern is not addressed adequately, you may appeal to that person's supervisor up the chain of command, if necessary, to the superintendent. Decisions made by the superintendent may be appealed to the board. Finally, please note that the board generally does not respond during public comment period. If you need a response, please consider contacting us again by email, phone, or postal mail. When I recognize you, please state your name and city of residence. Statements are restricted to a maximum of 3 minutes. You will be given a 1-minute notice and a 10-second notice, and I will notify you if your time has expired. And actually, tonight we do not have public comment, so thank you. Next up is routine consent. And board, let's see. May I get a motion to accept routine consent? Ms. Wilson, second. Ms. Roach? Okay. And, all right, are there any set-asides? Ms. Roach? No? Ms. Wilson? Yes, ma'am. Okay, no set-asides. May I get a motion to adopt the routine consent? Ms. Wilson, seconded by Ms. Alexander Mann. All right, we're all in favor? Raise your hand. Thank you. Okay. Superintendent, could I turn that over to you for a minute for
Yes, thank
acknowledgement?
you. We have a new addition, I believe, to our communications department that is here tonight, Ms. Abigail Baker. Thank you so very much, and congratulations on your appointment. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, thank you. Next up on our agenda is the, let's see, SEPS. I'd like to get a motion to adopt the 2018-19 school comprehensive education plans. Ms. Alexander Mann, second. Ms. Roach? Any discussion? All in favor? Sorry. Thank you very much. Ms. Bechtel, thank you. Okay. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our meeting. I can't believe it. May I get a motion to adjourn? Ms. Wilson, second by Ms. Roach. All in favor? That concludes the meeting of the board. Thank you.